Hello. This is Carlos on Wednesday at the top of Harvest Lane, heading for the top of Mount Douglas. Started my chrono so I can keep an eye on my ramblings. This is always a hike for me. There's some treacherous stone stairs there. Cement stairs, I should say. Stairs mean that you're going up 45-degree angle, which is too steep to run for any period of time. And seeing is, my plan is to run for approximately 50 minutes today. 36 of them I will share with you. I'm going to run the saddle loop in reverse, just coming up to my third most favorite tree. I'll be seeing the second most favorite tree on this run also. There you go. Excuse me. I'll be running again soon enough. I never really push my workouts anymore. There's no real point. It doesn't meet my long-term goals. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good.
That guy's dog was confused. He started to follow me, and then he went, oops, turned around. All right, this is where it gets a little more serious again. I might bump into Jackie Gay, our Olympic sailor. Harvest Lane connector leads to the main drag, which I will go up today. This is the bottom of the glory zone. I normally do it the other way because this way there's far more climbing that happens early enough. This is definitely a TH. Hi.
Morning.
So I'm flanked on both sides by gigantic Douglas fir trees. This trail runs parallel to the Powerline Trail. It joins at the top, and then I continue to go up. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Haven't seen you in a
I used to
while.
run with you guys.
Yeah? With the Harriers?
Distance.
No, I didn't
2 kilometers. Cadence.
We've always been up island.
Workout average pace. 8
Oh, okay, Bastion.
The club here.
per kilometer.
Yeah. I'm going to start running again in a second.
Yeah.
Since I got old, I don't run up the
You're
hills.
still running, eh?
What?
You're still running.
When it's not this steep, yes. When I get to the top, I'll be running again.
Good away.
Have a great hike.
Yeah.
That old guy, I seem to remember him from the races. When I used to race. That's what he was mooting at. He was saying something about the Island Series. I remember the Island Series. This is where that pile of gravel still sits unattended. Haven't continued constructing there. Yeah, I could have taken a lower turn just there. Hi.
Hi.
Hello, doggy. But I decided to come past my second most favorite tree. Yep, it is a little bit more challenging this way. Not only because it's steeper on this side, but also I have less recollection of the way the trail goes. All right, now I know. This is the bottom of Little Mount Doug. This is where I go up. I think I'll skip the saddle. If I wanted to do the saddle, I would be wimping out at this altitude. Let me just check what that is. On another traditional hike section. I'm wearing my gloves today, so I'm going to have to use my nose to access my phone. Luckily, I don't have a password to punch in with my nose. Let me see. The home button, I can do that one with a gloved finger, but then I have to swipe to the right with my nose, which doesn't really take a lot of agility. I'm at 118 meters above sea level. 120. It's going to go up pretty quickly now. I rearranged my screen so that the altitude would be more prominent. As I always say, at this stage, you can tell that I'm still working pretty hard because my heart is pounding away and my breathing is labored. Let me put my phone away as we reach 133 meters, 134 meters up. So I've done 20 meters of vertical in the last 50 meters of horizontal. Put the phone away, save on batteries. I did bring my good camera today so I can take a summit picture. Hang on. Try to get my phone back in its pouch with gloves on. It's quite hard. So I'm wearing my old trail shoes, the ones that I have recently replaced. But today was a day that I envisaged not being able to avoid the wetness of the trails. Sure enough, I'm now hiking up a trail which is now a stream. This is Glendenning Trail that I'm going up. Talking of operating phones, I saw a girl at the bus stop on Monday operating her phone with her tongue. Yes, indeed. She did not want to take her gloves off, like me. But I believe she was texting a friend with her tongue. These kids are amazingly skillful these days. They soon learnt how to text with the phone in their pockets. With the old flip phone, they could feel the buttons. Oh, I'm getting close to the top here. I'll give you an official altitude readout from the summit. But this is probably the most direct route to the top that I could have taken. That's why I've done so much hiking on this side of the mountain. Alright. Is it still there?
What's that?
Is the summit still there?
Oh, it's still there.
Alright, good. That was an old guy like me. He was coming down in Glendenning. Let's see, 13 minutes in, and I'm almost at the top. That is not me beeping. Yeah, that is something attached to that building. I think they might be servicing the antenna today. Yep. There's men, or at least a man, up, two of them, up the antenna with climbing gear. Yep. You see the two guys up the antenna? There's two men up the antenna.
Pardon me?
There are two men up the antenna.
I know, I couldn't do that if my life depended on it.
Me neither.
My cousin does that, I think it's crazy.
Yeah. So I go up to a nice, safe brick and cement lookout turret. And I will head back on Merryman down. So this is quite steep. I'm surprised I'm still running. Might have been that little chat break that I had Hi.
Morning.
Can't stop running now. Not after that little send-off. Let me see the crow's nest from here. Let me get out my camera for the last little bit. That should be recording now, I think. Nope. No, that should be recording. I hope you can see the beauty of this view. My camera is not really that good. But you can probably see that boat in the middle of the Juan de Fuca Strait. And there is downtown Victoria. And here is the top of Mount Douglas. And way over there is Vancouver. The North Shore is not very visible today. All right, let me put the camera away. But not before I take one or two still shots with time delay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Let me do a 10-second off this cairn stone. Yeah, I'll do one looking east. Oh. There you go. I didn't have to do that one remotely because I wasn't having to stand in front of it. It is so liberating not having to take selfies. This is a nice view because of the clouds. I just put down my recorder to take this picture with the zoom. And one without the zoom. I can always zoom it on the computer. Alright, so I left the house at 10:30. I'm assuming it's 11 o'clock now. And I have been recording for 19 minutes. And I'm heading down again now. Down Merryman Trail. Last time I was up here, I think I went back down the road. Today I'm going to take Merryman Trail from here on, down to Cordova Bay Road. I hope the trail is not too overgrown. Sometimes in the winter, if not enough people use a trail, it gets kind of overgrown. So far so good. First bit of wet rock that I see just about here. Yep. I'm going to switch hands for the recorder. And I think I might have to grab would be on my right side. That's the nice thing about the Sony. It's very small. Fits in the palm of your hand. I have to concentrate on staying vertical now. That's the problem. Be coming up on 3K very soon. 3 tough vertical K. Now I'm getting probably 3K back, mostly downhill. Still, I have to be careful not to fall. Although I do have my phone with me, I could call for help if necessary. Yep, there's a little pond here that only forms in the raining season. I didn't fall. I did a bit of shoe skiing, but I did not fall. Oh, some recent damage down here. I won't take another picture. I think I have enough potential for the Friends page. The Friends of Jim's Seeker podcast. So I climb a little bit now. I forgot about this. Oh, hang on. This is too nice. I gotta take a picture here. I just gotta. A little bit of trail porn, as I call it. Trail porn of the finest order. And one the other way. That's what I've just come down. Now I feel that I've done it justice. Pick up the recorder. I have left it in the woods once before. So my cadence would be completely out of whack today when we get the next cadence announcement. Oh, I forgot to give you the 220 meter summit readout. I'm now back down to probably where I started.
Distance, 3 kilometers. Cadence, 34. Workout average pace, 11 minutes, 54 seconds per kilometer.
Yep. Once you start hiking, the cadence drops from like 86 to 34. But that's over the last kilometer, and that's including stopping completely to take pictures. Obviously, there will be no detectable cadence when you're not moving. Alright, so the terrain has changed from wet rock to wet dirt. Almost. That was a 3-point landing. I felt myself coming down when I put my hand back and made it a 3-point landing without using my tailbone as the third point. These rocks are quite pointy, if you know what I mean. Yep, this is definitely not a full tilt run today, but that's fine. That's what burning calories is all about. You just have to keep moving the body through space and time at a certain effort level without building on too much muscle, without having to eat like a horse to replenish all the fuel that you're using from running hard. I think that's where running coaches get it all wrong. So many people want to do running to help lose weight, but then they get hooked up with running as a sport, and then they just want to do better, so they start training more and more anaerobically to build that speed into their legs. Well, that's when the fat burning stops and where the muscle building begins. So if you want to lose weight from running, don't run fast. Don't run hard, but you try and tell people that and they don't want to listen. Alright, change hands once again for luck. Another section of wet rock. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm still okay. Very soon it becomes gloriously easy to navigate. Up to 27 minutes as I feel the first few drops of rain coming through the canopy, and the trail begins to become a lot more friendly to runners, other than having to crawl under a partially fallen tree. Oh, my back. Stooping down almost with my nose on the ground to get under that one. Alright. Such adventures I take you on. Tree in the middle of the trail. Getting easier. It's getting easier. As I take a down option. How about that? And another down option. This is one of those no-brainer trails that you tend to forget to look where you're going, because you think, I'm past the worst of it. Another wet rock. I'm going to take one step on the wet rock and then basically hop to the trail. Hop. That's it. Other than potentially knocking over a tree with my head, there was no real danger there. But going downhill is always more dangerous than going uphill, believe me. When you're going downhill at speed, that's extremely dangerous. Because your body has time to accelerate through the air. Alright, now this trail will take me, this will take me to the fake bridges, I believe, if I've got it right. That's the other thing, having to concentrate on doing a familiar trail backwards also is challenging. Not a trail to run after having been exposed to what's it called, solvent fumes like the other day. I was dizzy for about 4 or 5 minutes. And that was a friendly neighbor of mine firing up his Jaguar car that had recently been fitted with something new and shiny that he needed to blow off the gas. And I got a lungful of it. Definitely a solvent taste, smell. Not today. Today I run reasonably clear-headed. Yep, I'm coming up on the bridges. So we've done the summit and the bridges. 31 minutes. That shows you how much quicker it is to go straight up the steepest trail. I now get a very nice 6-minute run, which will take me back to the parking lot, the big parking lot by the outdoor school. I'll be able to take a drink of water. Yeah, this is normally how I start my run, and then I climb. This time I did the climbing early, and I get to run back, which is more fun and quicker. I should hear another kilometer quite soon. I've forgotten how nice this direction is on this trail. So I went down Merriman, and now I'm on Whitaker. And this one, as you know, skirts the base of the mountain back to where I came from. 33 minutes of recording. I really do need that drink. I think I've talked too much today. Hello.
Hi. I watched you.
Well, I hope the windsock is doing its job, because now, traveling at speed, arm swing would be quite noticeable. So this is where the resort hotel is. And this is the toe of John Cleese's Silly Walk foot. I'm now going around his toe bone, heading back along Lower Whitaker. It's just as well that I'm going to be shutting this down, because I'm now getting back to the sound of cars once again, which I was trying to avoid. But I can cross over the road at the bottom of this hill and go down on the quieter side towards my little last minute drink break. 34:48 so far. I was hoping to get at least one more.
4 kilometers. Cadence 63. Workout average pace 11 minutes 33 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah, I was just saying, I was just hoping to get one more distance announcement. And we got it. So after this little TH, it's downhill all the way to the washrooms and a drink. And there goes the 39 bus. So, from soggy, overcast Victoria, BC, I say bye-bye to you for Wednesday.